Alright guys, we're back with another Edison format finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas, between Donnell, dnasty on the left, taking the GB challenge. Trying to be the first person to win my locals with GBs versus yours truly on the right, playing Diva Hero Beat. This is the first time Donnell and I have ever played in the finals of an Edison tournament. The only time we played in the finals was in Tengu. So, another funny thing is, Donnell is playing on a Slifer mat. I'm playing on an obelisk mat. It's from the structure deck, Egyptian God deck. We actually got these mats at YCS Vegas. It's just funny. He's got Slifer, I got obelisk. I'm team obelisk, he's team Slifer. Alright, let's get to the duel. This is what, the 5th time GBs have made the finals. Yes, 5th time. And they've never won a game. So we'll see if Donnell can not only win the match, but at least take one game. Unfortunately for him, he's going up against Hero Beat, which is one of GB's hardest matchups. It's even harder than the Blackwing matchup, in my opinion. But Donnell draws pretty good, so he opens Cat, brings out Sam Knight. So I choose to bottomless a Sam Knight. Oh, he's trying to call priority? What the heck? Why did I bottomless a Sam Knight? I guess because it... Yeah, I don't want to have to bottomless, like... Because he's probably going to Murmillo. Yeah, that's why I had to bottomless a Sam Knight. Okay, so here, Donnell sets one. So we're both at 8,000. I haven't upstarted him or anything. Ooh, so Donnell drew a bunch of GBs. He's got one trap card. So the funny thing about... Like, I've known Donnell for over a decade. We've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, a bunch of different formats. We cube a lot, for those of you guys who know what cube is. So we know how each other plays. Like, we know each other very, very well. Like, we're like polar opposites. He's very, like, conservative when he plays, while I'm very aggressive, and he always likes to bring it up. Which, I don't think I'm always very aggressive. I have moments. There's moments when I'm aggressive, and there's moments when I'm not. Okay, so I attack into his face down. No response. It's the test ape. So yeah, I'm not used to this type of GB deck. So yeah, I have to read this card. Also, I want to give you guys a little bit more info. So Donnell was undefeated this tournament. Well, I actually lost round 1. I lost to Nico. And in top 4, you guys saw me in the previous video. I played against GBs. And Donnell beat Nico's value deck in top 4. We were this close from having a GB mirror match in the finals, but I had to put an end to it. Oh, man. All right. So Donnell brings out Bestiari with the test ape. So now he can make a Geyseris here. And since I'm playing, I know my deck. So I don't main deck Oppression. So if he goes for a Geyseris, the only way I can stop it is like this. This is one way I can stop a Geyseris play. So as soon as he sets, I'm going to discard something to stop the Geyseris from coming out. So I'm debating on what I'm going to pay the cost. So the reason I'm actually playing Raigeki Break in this deck is because a lot of times I would draw like Dead Miracles or Dead Hero Blast. So I kind of just threw this card in there, so, you know. Or there's a lot of times when I have to set a water monster and then play Miracle. It's like I might as well just discard it for Raigeki Break. In that sense. So this was just a theory that I was testing out. So I choose to discard Honest and get rid of his Bestiari. I chose the Bestiari because I don't want him to have like a Test Tiger. So it's not, yeah, like if I hit the face down and he like Test Tigers me or something like that. Okay, so Donnell's hand is like Prisma. I think he's got double Prisma. He said Secutor. This is crazy. Donnell can't stop an attack. My Katash are just going in. Okay, so here comes the Prisma. But Bestiari's gone. So that's one good news. Alright, so 2 cards. What is Donnell going to do? Or what am I? It looks like I'm the one who's thinking. And I always give Donnell a hard time about playing slow. I gotta let my cat out. So Donnell is revealing Herc. Sorry, I had to let my cat out, so quick delay. So yeah, Donnell shuffling. What else does he have? What's that? Oh, he chariots my catastrophe. So he attacks into my catastrophe and then chariots its effect. So this is not bad. At least it's not a GB that he's tagging out. But still, I lost my catastrophe. I think if I remember correctly, my hand is like pretty bad. Because, I mean, if you could tell, you can see here, I have no heroes. No Stratos. No Alias. And then... Oh, okay. I remember what happened. So my hand was Miracle Fusion and Honest. So I had to choose to either A, get rid of my... I think that's what happened. Either A, get rid of my Miracle Fusion, or B, get rid of Honest. We'll see. But they were both dead. Both Honest and Miracle were dead. All right, so here Donnell pokes me for 17 after I bottomless the Laquari. And is he going to set the other back row? He does. Can I draw a hero monster in my hero deck? I play 3 E-Calls, 1 Rhoda, and there it is. We finally drew the Alias. So that just... Now my whole hand is live now. So here we attack the Prisma. Nothing. No response from that. Yeah, I already see Gemini Spark. No, actually, no. It was Gemini Spark versus an Honest. I remember now. When I Regeki Break Donnell earlier, it was either A, discard Gemini Spark or Honest, but I was like, I'd rather have Spark than Honest. Because I remember John Vigil was watching me. He was sitting next to us watching the finals, and he agreed with my decision. Okay, so double Prisma by Donnell. Is he going to use the effect? So he does use the effect. So I'm checking to see how many Laquaris are gone. We know Bestiari's in the graveyard. So he sends another Laquari. Okay. What's his last card? Oh, another Tiger. Okay, so let's see. He pays the cost, target Prisma. And I change Spark to his Prisma. And I'm going to draw. Okay, I draw off Spark. And yeah, I had to remind Donnell that I need to shuffle his deck. Did I need to shuffle his deck? Yeah, because he sent for Prisma. Yes, I did need to shuffle his deck. So yeah, this game, it is not looking good for Donnell. I'm up on a few cards. He is out of resources. His back rows, they're all like... He couldn't stop any of my attacks. So when I was playing him, I assumed like his back rows are a lot of like Starlight Roads and stuff like that. Because he has not stopped anything. He hasn't stopped any of my summons. He hasn't stopped any of my attacks. I'm just giving you guys my thought process. It's a little different when I'm watching myself play versus when I watch someone else play. Okay, so we go for Android. And I gained 6. So now we're at 69 of 55. And Donnell passes. So yeah, here, like, I know he doesn't have Torrential. He would have Torrentialed me a long time ago. So we hit him for 19. And then 24. So 12 to 69. And now 4 back rows. All right. So now Donnell's at 12. Let's see if he can get out of this one. But it's not looking good for your boy dnasty. All right. So he's got... Oh, I didn't even know he was playing Respite. So his hand was Respite, Vermillo. Okay. I don't know about that card. I think people... You either love it or hate it. That's what I've noticed with a Respite. He draws Hamster, Book of Moon. Actually, I don't know if I like it. Because I know Donnell's playing like the Test Ape and the Miracle Call, whatever that card called, that trap card for heroes. I don't know. With Respite, doesn't seem too consistent. But Donnell did go undefeated this tournament. I didn't. I went X1. So. All right. So I'm looking at the 2 new cards because I don't care about Donnell's, the old ones. I think they're dead. I care more about the new ones. Okay, so here I Regeki Break, pop one of the new back rows, which is the D Prison. And let's see what else I have. I have another Gemini Spark. Oh, yeah. So I choose the other back row, which is Book. I draw. We'll have Stratos too. So, okay, I'm going to check my grave to see, do I have a target left for Stratos? And I do. And this is not looking good for Donnell. Yeah, so we kill his... Oh, he lives because it was a test ape, I believe. I can't see because Donnell... Oh, no, it's Hamster. Okay, Hamster gives him a... He's not dead. I was like, for certain, like... But I'm not used to playing against this test ape GB deck. Like, in the old days when I used to play against GBs, no one ever ran this stuff. People either played Tigerless Glads or like the Prisma Rescue Cat Test Tiger build. So this one I'm not used to. So I choose not to attack into the Test Ape because I don't want to bring out a GB. I can just wait till next turn. And like I know all of Donnell's back rows are like dead. The two that he has not used the whole game. All right. So let's see. How do I deal with this Test Ape? Donnell's at 12 to my 61. Here comes E-Call. Oh, I set a target. I'm pretty sure that's my last target, Ocean. Okay, so we hit the ape. What's Donnell gonna get? Oh, but now I can't run over his hippo. Oh, I have Hero Blast. Okay, that's why I did this. So Hero Blast and then attack for game if Donnell doesn't have anything to stop it. And Donnell does not show the card. Okay, one of them was a Chariot and Bottomless. So we saw one of Donnell's trap cards, but we didn't see the other one. It was probably like a Starlight Road. My guess was it was Chariot, Starlight Road. So I take game one, so Donnell's going to have to pull off the Legacy 2-0 in order to complete the GB challenge. For those of you guys who don't know what the Legacy 2-0 is when you lose game one and you come back and win game 2 and 3. Okay, so Special Summon Cyber Dragon. Attack over Laquari. Let's see if Donnell has anything. Oh, Mirror Force. So at least we get the Mirror Force out the way. Here comes Diva. Yeah, obviously we got to bait out that. We got to either bait out the back row and then summon the Diva so we don't get charioted and stuff. Okay, Android or Catastor. Both are going to get charioted, so I guess I choose Android. Maybe I have Honest in my hand. End phase gains 6. I think I have Honest. Maybe that's why I went for the Android over the Catastor. Okay, let's see what Donnell's going to do. It looks like he has a Test Tiger because the way he's doing his hand motion. I'm pretty sure Donnell's got a Test Tiger in his hand. Taking forever, though. But it is the final, so we'll give him a little more slack. This is like, I'm shocked that he's, oh, yeah, I cited it skill drain against him. Oh, that's unlucky for him. I think I only side one skill drain. Yeah, I definitely don't side more than one. Oh, that's so unfortunate for him. I'm trying to remember what my other back row was. It's really unfortunate. I mean, he's going to get skill drain regardless, but it was a 50-50 shot. He rolled the dice too. See, every time I prefer rolling the dice when it comes down to 50-50s because every time I don't roll the dice and I hit the wrong one, I get mad. I was like, gosh dang, I should have just let the dice decide. This is a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players are superstitious. Like one of my friends, Los, like if we were playing in the Winamat the other day, and he had to keep sitting on the same side because he kept winning. I'm like, that's just ridiculous. Anyway, here Donnell activates Test Tiger's face, pays the cost, puts the Laquari back. So whatever he brings out's effect's going to be negated, so it really doesn't matter. So he chooses to get a Bestiary, and then activates the effect. Maybe he's got something like a Book of Moon to play around skill drain. We'll see. Okay, that's what I thought he was going to do, but... Okay, he sets. contact fuses. Pops the skill drain and the... Yeah, pops the skill drain and... Oh, yeah. Donnell wants to scoop right here because he's really upset. You guys saw him. He's trying to pack up his cards. But I forced him to play, to keep playing, because I told him my hand's really bad. Okay. Yeah, you guys saw he was trying to pack up his cards. Okay, the rest of his hand is like, he's got a Test Tiger and a GB. Oh, okay, now I see why he wanted to scoop. He can't deal with my Android. So I attack it for 24. But at least I'm not gaining for Android. Okay, yeah, my hand's Miracle. So there, I mean, Donnell's in an okay spot. He drew a back row. Right, here comes Alias. Attack for 19. Does Donnell have Mirror Force? I mean, we know his hand is like a Quest, Test Tiger, and whatever he drew first turn. Donnell's thinking. Maybe I should have just let him scoop. I think if we weren't on camera, I would have just let him scoop, but I wanted him to keep fighting. All right, so Donnell, I mean, he drew D Prison. And then I spark him. And attack for 24. And now Donnell finally surrenders. All right. Yeah, we probably could have saved some time there, but yeah, I wanted to. I was like, Donnell, my hand's kind of bad. Just keep playing. Maybe you can get out of it. But yeah, it was tough. So yeah, the GB challenge continues. I don't know. I mean, they just run into heroes. I've stopped the GB challenge 3. This is the 3rd time I personally have stopped the GB challenge. The other 2 people who stopped it was Donnell himself stopped Daniel from winning with GBs and Los. So this is like my, God, I lost. I have the 2nd most wins on the channel right now. I'm behind Los, I think. I'm like 1 behind Los. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the finals, and we'll be back soon for another tournament. Bye, everyone.